Good day, good people. Bald-Head Hierophant here, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time visiting with me, then welcome. Hope that you do choose to stay. And if you are returning, welcome back, okay? So I'm coming on to do a love reading for you guys. I'm going to title this, Who's Loving You, right? I got that as I was meditating, like, what do I want to say to the people that are going to watch this reading, right? 'Cause I'm going to have the collective of a certain group of people here, right? And you're going to be pulled in by the title, okay? You're going to be attracted by the title. So the title is Who's Loving You? Okay, who's loving you? And are they loving you right? Okay, because that's what we want to make sure. We want to make sure that they're loving you right. So let's see, do I want to pull? I think I'm going to pull my Under the Rose first. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Thank you, sweet spirit of love and light and life and wholeness. Thank you for the clover. That was I'm not going to keep that, but I will use that energy, lucky energy. Sorry, I cut off right in the middle of my prayer. Spirit of sweetness and honesty and accuracy. Thank you for using me as a trusted and true vessel to bring about a message that is informative, resourceful, and conducive to those who are going to be here very soon to watch this reading. Ashe. All right. So Under the Rose, first card, the key. The key. Second card, the lady. Third card, the bouquet. So just with these three cards alone, I'm still going to pull some tarot, but I like to pull these together, my Under the Rose and then my Rose Tarot, because they go hand in hand. A lot of times I'm able to see a theme when I use both sets. So the key. Somebody's been given the yes, the answer that they desire, okay? Now, either I'm speaking to a lady, okay? Or the lady said yes, if this is for a male. Either way, I think you appreciate whomever this person is and treating them to dinners, buying them gifts. You may have even recently given them a bouquet of roses or just a bouquet of flowers. I believe that I'm speaking to a couple that is in love, okay? And you just got the answer that you needed to really unleash and unlock how you feel, right? This energy here is somebody who is like, yes, waiting to exhale. Gosh, do I want to name the reading that, Waiting to Exhale? So let's go on into the tarot and see how it's going to correlate and correspond to these three cards, the key, the lady, and the bouquet. I'm talking to a woman that's in love or a man who is in love with a lady. And both of y'all are feeling the same way. Yes is the answer that you got, or yes was the answer that you gave. Did somebody just get proposed to? Am I talking to somebody who was just proposed to and you said yes? Oh, wow. That would be lovely. Okay, so let's go ahead. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me the first three cards. Ashe. So, yeah, I'm definitely speaking to, I got double nines, okay? Double nines, 9, 9. And we know that nines are all about attainment, okay? Fruition, something that you've been waiting for to come into. It's raining? I'm sorry, I didn't even realize it was raining. Something that you've been waiting for to come to life, okay? That yes, okay? Because sometimes hearing that yes, that's a form of attainment, especially if I know that I'm speaking to somebody who just recently proposed and you were nervous because you didn't know if he or she, if it was a man, you didn't know if she was going to say yes. If it's a woman, you've been waiting on him to propose. It's been a lot of anxiety, okay? A lot of anxieties. That's the 9 of Swords. A lot of anxiety, a lot of nights where you cried because you were like, oh my God, is he ever going to propose to me? I'm ready to marry him. He's the love of my life. Oh my God, is she going to say yes? I'm scared. You've been talking to your homeboys, trying to figure out if this is the right move you should make. Your homeboy's been telling you, yeah, do it. This is what you want. 9 of Cups, the 9 of Flutes in this deck, but it's the 9 of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment. This is a wish fulfillment. Now, this is what I'm hearing because the Hierophant card has come out. I do believe that there may be some type of counseling that you guys need, not because something's wrong. No. But because so many people jump into relationships without getting that healthy, love therapy. So if there is someone in your surroundings, at your church, you know, in your community, in your family, you know, somebody that you look up to who has a very healthy relationship themselves, I feel like that's what this Hierophant card is suggesting, that you guys go speak with someone who already has what you are moving toward, okay? I'm already loving this reading, and congratulations to you for your proposal, okay? Oh my goodness, you're gonna be taken off the market. Uh-oh, what flipped over? Yes, so the King of Swords is here. Now, this is the thing. I feel like that somebody, and this happens, this is not a good thing or bad thing. It just is what it is. I think it's a part of human nature, the human glitch, so to speak. Somebody's going to start overthinking, okay? Somebody's going to start playing in their head. Because that's what the King of Swords does. He's too logical. He's entirely too intellectual. He thinks too damn much, okay? And what we know about love? What do we know about love? The heart and the head do not always agree. So when it comes to love, we follow our hearts. If you start tinking off in your head space, you're going to overthink some crap and you're going to create a problem. So don't do that, okay? So I don't know if I'm talking to the man or if I'm talking to the woman. Whomever you are, whichever energy you are, do not think yourself into a what if type of situation. Don't do that. So I know that this card came in as a warning because some people really do that. They just overthink, like you're going to mess up a good thing, okay? Yeah, sometimes certain things are too good to be true. And then sometimes they just are what they are. This isn't too good to be true. This is something that y'all worked on. This is something that both of y'all wanted, okay? So it's not too good to be true. The other person didn't say yes because they felt forced or pressured. Both of y'all wanted this, okay? All right. Yeah, both of y'all wanted this. This is listen, and this is the 6 of Cups. I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who has been with their partner for a while. This is not somebody brand new. Y'all didn't just meet. Y'all could have been friends before lovers. Could have went to high school together. Could have went to college together. Could have went to elementary together. This is somebody from your past. Y'all are somebody that already knew one another before you went into a relationship. And the only reason I feel like this is important is because both of y'all have seen each other grow. Now, it might not have been consistent. You might have went to high school together, then some years passed and y'all ran back into each other. Or you could have been high school sweethearts, could have been college sweethearts. Either way, neither one of y'all are not a brand new person. So if I'm speaking to a man, this is not a brand new woman. Now, she's probably budded into a different woman since, you know, high school or elementary. And if I'm speaking to a woman, yes, he's a different man because he's grown. But I'm saying the core of one another, y'all already know. Okay, so it's not like this is not a brand new connection. You've already had some past connectivity, whether it was just knowing each other from school, knowing each other from the neighborhood, knowing each other from church, knowing each other from an old job or whatever, right? So, but the fact that y'all have seen each other grow, what does butterflies, you know, represent growth? That's what butterflies talk about. Coming from one phase to a new phase, okay? Y'all seen each other in your ugly cocoon phases, and now y'all both real nice looking people, and both of y'all looking at each other like, ooh, we fine. Like, we remember when we was ugly, we had them buck teeth, or we had big, you know, big old nasty ugly hair, you know, whatever, you know, because when you're young, and then you see each other grow, or you run back into each other, and you look different, I think that's a beautiful thing, because you literally got an opportunity to see somebody in their ugly duckling phase, and not necessarily for real ugly, but you know what I'm talking about, okay? So you've seen each other come from the ugly duckling to the beautiful swan phase. And I think that that's what this represents, right? Because you're not new to one another. Ashe. Ain't it funny how your husband or your wife has probably been around you all these years? Like, for those of you who are already married and stuff, I would love to hear the stories of those of you who went to kindergarten with your husband, or was in high school with your husband, and maybe y'all even hated each other in high school, right? Maybe you didn't even get along, y'all argued, and now y'all met back up 10, 20 years later, 15 years later, 5 years later, and inseparable. I love those type of stories, okay? That it's just, I don't know, I love the way the universe works, because the universe really does put who we need and what we need right on our paths, and we don't even be knowing it. Ashe. So I told you. Look at her sitting there with that heart. Now this is Virgo's energy. This is the Hermit card. But in this deck, she represents a young woman. Oh no, skirt. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is the Empress. This is the Empress. I'm sorry. This is the Empress card. In this deck, she represents being fertile. She represents someone who is young, fertile, and marriage material. Young, fertile, and marriage material. Girl, I don't know how my eyes got that confused. I'm sorry. But yes, so this is Taurus energy. This is Aries energy, okay? A young, busty, a lot of times this is a woman with a nice busty area, or sometimes she's represented by somebody very shapely. Now these are just this is not just for those type of people. I'm just speaking about some of the attributes of a Empress type energy, okay? So whether you're busty, whether you are voluptuous and heavy set, big beautiful woman, big handsome man, none of that matters, honey. Everybody is beautiful in their own way, so I don't want anybody to feel left out. I'm just merely talking about some of the energies that are represented on the cards. But a lot of times the Empress, because she is fertile and she is a woman that can nurture a man very well, okay? The Empress embodies the type of woman that can feed her man, okay? And I'm gonna stop it at that, because see, I could get real seductive with that energy. But good, congratulations to the man who has found his Empress, okay? So the 10 of Roses, somebody is like, I cannot believe I finally found him. I finally found her. Or I finally got him. I finally got her. This is all about, these are happy tears. These are tears of joy. These are tears of finally, literally. There's a song by, and it makes me cry every time I hear it, but there's a song by Syleena Johnson, Syleena, Syleena Johnson. I need you guys to go listen to the song. It's called Strings of My Guitar, Guitar of My Heart, Strings of My Guitar. I'm going to put it down in the description, because she's talking about how she's so happy that she has finally found someone to love. She's so happy that she has finally found somebody who feels about her the way she feels about him. So this is what that reminds me of. Matter of fact, this whole reading reminds me of that, because look, we already had the eye that was crying, right? And then there's the tissue. These are happy tears. These are tears of love, joy, and bliss, because both of y'all feel the same way. You finally found someone that you can love and trust, and they love and trust you too. Beautiful reading. Yes, look at where y'all finna go get married at. The 4 of Wands. That's where y'all finna go get married at. Y'all gonna have a big, beautiful wedding, okay? Maybe you're gonna rent out a mansion. Maybe not. Right now, I feel like I'm talking to somebody who has always known what type of wedding they wanted. So I could be speaking to a woman who you've been writing in your diary since you was 16, 17 years old about the type of wedding you wanted. Okay, so maybe you already know that you're going to rent out a mansion, or you're going to rent out this really nice loft, or you're going to rent out something real big and lavish to have your wedding at. So this is somebody who's already been planning. You knew this day was going to come. You called this in, honey. The law of attraction is working in your favor. You called this energy in because you knew that this was coming. You knew, called it in. You aligned yourself with this. I am definitely talking to a woman who has been putting the zazazoo on her man. You knew he was going to propose to you. It was nowhere around it. And I'm not saying you put some type of spell or nothing on it. I'm just saying you loved him enough, and you have nurtured him enough, and you have shown him that you are wife material. So you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that he was going to propose. You was just waiting. Right? You better go, girl. Make love to your husband, girl. All right, what do we have? Yeah, leap of faith. Leap of faith. I don't want to miscall these cards again. I'm sorry, because they're very different from your average tarot, and then they wrote the numbers in gold. So I don't have a lot of lighting here, so that's how I made the mistake on that card. I don't want you guys to hold that against me. But this is the 8 of Wands, meaning something coming in really quickly. That leap of faith type of energy. A lot of times that 8 of Wands talks about fast moving energy. Somebody who's just not necessarily impulsive, but they like, fuck it. This is a once in a lifetime chance. I'm going to go on and do it. What can they say? She either going to say yes or no. He either going to say yes or no. So I feel like this was the man's energy. I feel like the man, a woman could have proposed. And if you did, then this is talking to you too. But I feel like mostly this is talking to a man who did the proposing. And, your homeboys just hit you on the shoulder and was like, hey, bro, just go on and do it. What can she say? She can either say yes or no. So you took that leap of faith, and it worked out in your favor. You landed flat on your feet like the man you are, like the king you are, right? And she said yes. She said yes. You took a chance. You took a chance. You took a chance, and you got the beauty queen. You got the beauty queen. Let me tell you something. I know I'm talking to a man now for sure. This portion is for you and about you. The woman that you are about to marry, listen, she's already beautiful, but on the day that she walks down that aisle, I'm telling you now, you're going to cry. And you better come back to this. You better come back to this reading and tell me in them comments how you boo-hooed like a little in love baby boy when you saw her walk down that aisle looking like your beauty queen, because she's yours. You called her in. I believe that I'm talking to a man who knew that I feel like I'm talking to a man who knew that whenever he was ready, he was going to marry the woman that he was with. I'm not talking to a man who didn't know, and he was topsy-turvy, flip-floppy, wishy-washy, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I think I'm talking to the kind of man who knew that he had met his wife. But now he wasn't going to let her, give him no ultimatums about you better marry me. But he knew whenever it was time that he was with the woman that he was going to marry, right? This is a very cohesive, vibrational match. I don't think y'all have had any issues. Now, nobody's perfect and no relationship is perfect. So that's not what I mean. What I mean is there's been no third party situations. The arguments that y'all have had have just been, again, the human error, the human glitches, just trying to get to know who each other is, who each other are. Wait, who each other is, who each other are. Just trying to get to know each other now. Because y'all are both grown. Because keep in mind, I found out that y'all already knew each other. So just trying to learn who each other is now. That might have been the only, he don't like orange juice, or you like simply orange. He likes, just the difference in the things that y'all like, okay? And he might be the kind that don't say too much. You might be the kind that say too much. So y'all just having to learn one another, that's it. No third party, no 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Both of y'all jumped straight in when y'all both decided to, become a little relationship goal. Both of y'all was ready for that, okay? So it was never you having to question if he really wanted to be there, or you having to question if she really wanted to be there. Both of y'all knew that, both of y'all wanted to be with one another. So this is the, I feel like this is the man's energy, hanging up them cleats, hanging up the jersey, you know, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that's your wife, you done proposed. So you like, look, you telling your homeboys, this it. You know, things are going to change once we actually get married. So we going to turn up for this bachelor party. But hey, y'all, hey, dog, you know, once I become a married man, you know, ain't no more hanging out. I'm a married man. So this is a man, you know, saying it's the end to his single life. And he was not single anyway before that. But, you know, it's on a whole nother level when you are getting ready to get married versus when you just boyfriend, girlfriend. So the next card out was, okay, yeah. To me, that's the wedding. Now, this is the judgment card, but I see this as the wedding. This is the wedding. These are the people there watching y'all in this beautiful mansion that y'all are going to rent for the marriage space, watching your beauty queen walk down the aisle, because she's looking like good, okay, and everybody's telling her how beautiful she is, and everybody's standing up, and there's everybody watching, including the ancestors, including the angels, including, you know, deceased loved ones. I feel like this isn't just a wedding. This is some type of unifying of the, this is listen, thank you, Spirit, Ashe. I believe this is for somebody, for one of y'all, this is the first real healthy marriage in your family. So I believe that you may be doing something, or maybe you're the first person that has really gotten married. Maybe everybody else has just been common law married or not married at all, right? This may be the first real love-filled marriage in the family. So you are breaking some type of generational curse. You are reconnecting the love lines, okay? Or you are introducing to the family and everybody under you, all of the descendants under you are going to look at this relationship as the blueprint, okay? Because this feels very ancestral, like not only the living family, but the deceased family, everybody at this wedding looking and crying, gonna be in their feelings, because they're gonna know that this is real love, okay? Real love. It's healing some stuff within your family line. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit, for showing me that. If there's more, show me and show me clearly. Ashe. If there's more, show me clearly. Also, let me let it be known that we have Taurus. I said, well, Taurus twice, Aries. I feel like there was one more. Where's the other major arcana? Well, that was it. Yeah. As far as personalities or traits are concerned, yeah, I believe that's it. As far as being able to, you know, depict a zodiac sign. Now, let me tell you something. When she shows up, I don't think this is another person as far as like a third party situation. I feel like this is just going to be a hater, period. This could be an old classmate. This could be an old coworker. This is just somebody, an old hater, somebody who don't have no love in their life. And they are the producer of drama, the producer of gossip, the producer of unsupportive, non-supportive, bitchy energy. So this could be somebody in your family. This is just another energy. This is just an old hateful energy. It's not somebody that your you know person is cheating with. It's not a third party. It's not a baby mama. It's not an ex-wife. Now, let me say this. I do need to make this disclaimer. If you're dealing with a man who does have past drama and he does have this type of energy in his life, she's not a problem. So don't make her a problem. Now I think I might be talking to the overthinker. If he's dealing, if you got a man who's dealing with this, don't become this. He don't want her. Now he might got to deal with her for the rest of his life because they got kids. You know, she's the ex-wife. Of course she's bitter, but she's not a problem. He ain't going back to her. She can't cause no problems. Don't let this energy, if she happens to be a baby mama or ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, don't let her energy stop nothing. Don't become this person who starts to overthink and then you're throwing her in his face. Don't do that, because she ain't a problem. She's no one. I hate to say this because it's gonna make me sound ghetto, but I do like some of the ghetto music. And Young Dro's song, what's that song? Okay, maybe I don't even need to say it. Never mind. Anyway, in the song, he says that bitch is no one. Literally, she's no one. She's just the ex. She's just the baby mama. That's it. That's it. He's not fooling with her. He don't want her. She can't move nothing. She can't make shit shake. She ain't got no power because he don't love her. Now, if he loved her, she might have a little power. But if a man don't love you, then you don't have no power over him. He loves you, beauty queen. Trust and believe. All right, last two cards. The Five of Swords, which I know is her. It is not a coincidence that this came out right after her. She's the rat. She's the rat. And what do we do with rats? Catch them in traps, kill them, and throw them out. I ain't got nothing else to say about that. She's no one. If there's anything else you want to show me, Spirit, show me clearly. And if not, then we will conclude this message and consider it whole and complete. All right. I don't know. Spirit is telling me to take that, so I will. Get them invitations ready. I want one. Send me one. If you watch this reading and this is your reading, send me an invitation. Now, I might not come in real life. Depending on where you at, I might not come. But just to know I got an invitation is enough for me, baby, because that lets me know that this reading right here, me and my spirit guides channeled this. I believe that I at least deserve an invitation, okay? Even if it's just a vibrational invitation, okay? Well, look, I hope this message has resonated with you. If it has, please drop a red heart or a red rose, either one, down in the comment section. I would love to know who resonated with this message. And again, congratulations for the love. Congratulations for finding your vibrational match, your life partner. May y'all live together forever and ever and ever in peace, in love, and in bliss. Receive all of this time back, and girl, put it toward loving on your man, or man, put it toward loving on your woman, okay? Because y'all done found what everybody else is still really looking for, okay? Namaste, and thank you so much for watching. Peace.